Hi guys, I'm Annie and I have schizophrenia. So today I thought I'd talk more about Cotards delusion, also known as Cotards syndrome or Walking Dead syndrome. Basically, it means that someone believes that they are dead. But it also has other symptoms like anxiety, hallucinations, hypochondria, guilt, and preoccupation with death or hurting oneself. So, first off, it for me, the Cotards delusion is part of my schizophrenia, part of my life with schizophrenia, and I don't um, I don't necessarily have it all the time. I just have it in short periods of time, several times a month. But it's also not something that only comes with schizophrenia. It can appear on its own, or it can be part of bipolar disorder, postpartum depression, catatonia, depersonalization disorder, dissociative disorder, or psychotic depression. Or then it can have neurological reasons, such as brain infection, brain tumor, dementia, epilepsy, migraines, multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's, and a stroke or traumatic pain injuries. It really, if you think that you might have Cotards delusion, if you basically think that you are dead, sometimes or for a long period of time, especially for a long period of time, go say meet a doctor because it could be very, very serious. On its own, even without treatment, Cotards delusion can get very dangerous. Not to others, almost never to others. I have yet to hear even of one case where a person with Cotards delusion was dangerous to others. No, no. This is dangerous to oneself. Like, last time when I talked about it, I told you guys how I wanted to fly. How I wanted to jump stairs because I thought I could fly. Because I was a ghost. Or, well, I thought that I was a ghost. However, that is not typical for me. And it's certainly not the only reason why this is dangerous. Many people, not me, but many people, starve to death because of Cotards syndromes. Because when you're dead, when you think you're rotting or putrifying, you think usually that you don't need anything to eat because you're already dead. And well, surprise, surprise, people actually need to eat to survive, and many people end up dying because of that. I have seen Cotard syndrome is rare. I have seen it in television, and I have seen it on some of the rarest or most bizarre lists named the rarest or most bizarre medical mental not medical mental health disorders. So that's that. It's not, it doesn't come to everyone with schizophrenia. It doesn't come to everyone with bipolar, but it comes to me. And it's reoccurring to me. It's not reoccurring to everyone. Some people just have it once in their lifetime. Some people have it for short periods of time, like me. Or then some people have it for long periods of time, even years. And usually the Cotards syndrome is characterized as thinking you are either dead, dying, not existing, or the world doesn't exist, nihilism, and, well, thinking that you are putrifying, that your body is rotting. To me, it's mostly nihilism, I don't exist, and putrifying. The I don't exist is a rare one, so it's not something I will go on length to talk about unless I have a merkittävä, which is significant. Yes, I don't speak English as my first language, so it's kind of hard to remember the exact words sometimes. But anyways, if it doesn't happen in any significant manner, in a significant episode, I don't think I will go in depth about it. It's just that it happens so that first you lose touch with reality. You think that nothing has anything of any meaning. And because nothing has any meaning anymore, you cannot connect to the world. It goes one of two ways. Either the world doesn't exist, or you, the sufferer, doesn't exist. And to me, it's usually that I don't exist. However, I don't always get that. Nihilism isn't always part of Cotards syndrome. At least with me. With me, hallucinations are more common. I hallucinate myself with my hand turning black and rotting. I get itchy, even though I don't really have anything that should be getting me itchy. I mean, no contact with any of my allergens, nor anything poisonous, or dry skin, or burnt skin. None of that happens, and I still get itchy. It's called tactical hallucinations, which are basically that you feel something, you physically feel something that isn't there. So to me, I get itchy, so I scratch, because that helps the itch. And when I scratch, usually my flesh drops away. It just tears away. And that's when I'm like, oh shit, I am rotting. Damn, I am dying. or I am already dead. It's one of those two. And then I am like, I'm a zombie. I'm still in my body, but my body is dead. I'm not supposed to be here. And this line of thoughts, I'm not supposed to be here, is very, very dangerous. Because that makes people try to live here, meaning they try to kill themselves again. I haven't tried that one yet. I haven't attempted suicide. Even when in a delusion, I haven't. I have always stopped myself because there's always the tiny, tiny bits of doubt that says that is this real? Not everyone has it. Many people, well, let's just say majority of people who suffer from schizophrenia do not have that tiny thought. It just doesn't exist. That's why it's called a delusion. To me, it's just, there is always a tiny bit of doubt. And it has saved me so many times. Because it's like, hey, contact your owner about this. Hey, probably someone else should know about this. Hey, are you sure that this is real, that this is happening? I am so damn lucky to have that. And, well, that is usually when I get to that point. I am already in the delusion. I believe that I am dead, that I am putrifying, that my insides, that my stomach acid is starting to spread to my whole body. Sometimes I feel pain around my body, and that usually translates to being stabbed from one spot or another. Last time it was my stomach because I had stomach ache. I gotta hate stomach aches because it's a real feeling, but it causes a hallucination. It triggers a hallucination. And there was nothing I could do about it. So I was just hallucinating then. Only thing I could do was that I was with my boyfriend and I took his hand and placed it on my stomach. And I was like, is there anything there? And he was like, your stomach? Your tummy? There's nothing notable about it. Which to me was a huge relief. It didn't remove the hallucination. I still had the thing. I still saw the blades stabbed into my skin. But knowing that it isn't real is a huge help. It doesn't remove it, it doesn't lessen it, but now I know which route to go. Which route I should try to think myself to. And, well, sometimes, well, very often, while I am in a Cotards delusion, and I think I'm rotting, I lose this eye. I don't know what it is about it, but it gets itchy. I scratch it. Or, well, I don't scratch my eye, I massage it. And it pops off. And I actually get a blurry vision. Everything gets blurry, everything gets a little bit distorted. I don't lose my sight. Not from that eye either. But I still believe that I don't have the eye anymore. That it's in my hands now. I don't know what it is about that eye, but it's always this eye, never this one. And, well, to me, each episode of this, it lasts a couple of hours. From couple of hours to a whole day. It never is longer than that. Because sleep to me kind of resets my brain. And when I wake up, everything is normal again. It's not scientific way to say that you reset your brain while you sleep. But I've noticed that rest helps me. As does distractions. And that's why it's so important to get the confirmation from someone else, what is real and what is not. But to come to the conclusion on my own. Like, I never tell anyone that, oh, I don't have an eye, or oh, I have a plate right here. No, I just, is there something here? Is there something on my face? And if people don't react to that, if they don't react to me missing something so vital, or having something stabbed inside me, then there is nothing there. And that, to me, is a huge help, because that's when I start to ask for distractions. That's when I can tell what is going on. And after I told that, I want distractions. It can be anything, really. A game, a conversation. A conversation is a great one. Let me recommend it to you. And, well, my hobbies, for one, they too can distract me. And after that, it lessens a little by little. Little by little, everything gets to normal. Well, it doesn't get completely normal. That doesn't happen until I'm sleeping. It has never happened that something that once I was hallucinating, once I'm in a delusion, it never truly goes away until I sleep. And even then one could argue that it never truly goes away because it comes back. But, you know. So that's what Cotards delusion is, and that's what it's like on me. Basically, I think I'm rotting. I sometimes think I'm a ghost, or well, that was just one time. And usually I think that I'm a zombie. Now, I don't go around asking people to keep my funeral. But I have thought about it. But since no one is screaming and running away from me, then I guess this is either normal or I am not dead. And that is what has kept me from requesting for funerals. Or a funeral. My funeral. So yeah. But if you wanna know more, you can just Google Cotards delusion or put it in the Google search. YouTube search. There are many videos about it, giving you the gist of it, the symptoms, and what we believe causes it. There is no known cause for it. It's usually in a ruled, you rule everything else out. You rule all the injuries and brain tumors and everything else. You rule them out until you are left with nothing but the Cotards delusion. I still call it Cotards delusion, even though it's really schizophrenia that is acting. Because it's a great way to describe what I'm experiencing. But yeah, also, if you want to know the other side of the coin, the more typical Cotards delusion, the more common one, then I recommend watching Charlie Sharpie. I probably butchered that name, but I tried. I'm gonna link her video about it in the description down below. And I'm just assuming it's her. It could be they or he, but but I think it's her. I forgot to ask their pronouns, so and I never wanna assume them. Never. But anyways, it's a great video. And I really recommend watching it because it really tells in more detail what it's like to have a Cotards delusion for a long period of time. And what was the thought processes behind them, behind the delusion, how it worked in a way. So that's all I have to say today. Other than, hey, look at my new shirt. It suits me. But that's something you're not here for, so I'm not gonna go deeper into that, and I'm gonna let you guys go. What's the video down in the description, please? And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.